Click, 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 click. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the special stream, the super special super stream. This is Serg Z, and we are at a magical time now for the first Yakuza game to ever come to the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch specifically has been released. Yakuza Kiwami came out yesterday, and it is installed, and we are ready to go. I want to just basically today we're just gonna like kind of have some fun with the game, go through as long as we can for a couple hours, and that'll be it, because we've already played Yakuza Kiwami in its entirety on PS4. But you know, we want to see how it looks like, see if there's anything, you know, slightly different. You know, some of the controls are going to be different because the Switch prioritizes, you know, A button for confirm, which is on the right side of the face buttons, which may be different compared to the PS or the Xbox. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and jump on in, shall we? Yeah, and we'll also talk a little bit, once we get going, about the Like a Dragon Yakuza Amazon series, which has dropped. The first 3 episodes are available now on Amazon Prime Video. Please enjoy. We'll talk about that a little bit, but first things first, you know. So JinBR picked up on it. It is true. They brought it back. This is the first and probably most significant change they have made to the Nintendo Switch version. And that is that the 2 licensed songs that were removed for the PS4, PC, and Xbox versions in the West are restored in the Nintendo Switch version. So we are listening right now to Receive You Reborn, which is by, I cannot remember the name of the band. Someone could probably throw that into the chat and remind us all what we're listening to. But yes, this is a remix of the original Receive You that was put into the Yakuza Kiwami Attract mode of a video. So not only do we have Receive You Reborn, but we also have Bleed as well. Also, this Attract mode shows a lot of spoilers. A ton of spoilers. Same with Bleed, but then that was kind of normal for us, isn't it? Regardless. It's back, baby. Whereas it was, what, Feel the Force in all the Western Kiwami ones that we played up to this point? Yeah, that is one of the major changes. And in fact, you can go to the settings, whereby you can adjust the opening movie. So it's either auto, which actually prioritizes Bleed, and I think it will change to Receive You Reborn as you get further. Either as you get further in the game, or possibly once you beat the game. I don't know for sure. But you get auto, you can play Receive You Reborn, or you can play Bleed as the opening movie. So that's obviously the big one. Whoops. I just set the auto for now, because whatever. I'm going to be playing this at some point in the future, because I do want to get through this game on the Switch so I can understand all the differences in controls. And just in case there's any other small things. But I can't expect much, and probably most of the controls will be roughly the same. So, Fate of a Kinslayer. It's worth it bringing it up at this point because it ties into the Amazon series. So, several points in the Amazon series, no matter whether you're watching in Japanese audio or English audio, they will make constant references to Oya Goroshi. And Oya Goroshi is essentially Kinslayer. They never actually translate it. I think in like the English dub they kind of refer to the fact that they're referring to Kiryu having killed his Oyabun, I guess, his Oya-san. So, yeah, homeless dude. We can pretend that's Akiyama if we want. But, yeah, we can talk a little bit, you know, while we go through these cutscenes, we'll talk a little bit about the series. because we got the first 3 episodes out. I'm not going to go into heavy spoilers for all 3 episodes. I'm going to go into a little bit more detail in the first episode, just so you guys kind of get the idea. Because, I mean, the real important thing to know, and for those of you who don't know, it's, been pretty well advertised, is that this series does take considerable departures from the original story. Like, it switches a lot of things around to the point that it's almost entirely its own thing. Maybe I'd say about 25% is like references and events that happened in the series. Like, you can kind of trace some events and say, oh, the event happened here, or it's been switched around to here, this event got moved here, this character's doing this now instead of this, and so forth. So to start with, basically the fact that the entire setting of the series switches between 2 time periods. It switches between 1995 and 2005. Now, to be fair, this game also goes between 1995 and 2005. Of course, it spends only about, a chapter and a half in 1995 before jumping over to 2005. And one important thing, too, is that here in 1995, Kiryu is 27 years old. In the series, in 1995, Kiryu is 20 at best. They are, Kiryu, Nishiki, Yumi, and Yumi's sister, and Nishiki's sister are, young. They are probably barely old enough to drink and smoke. And at this point in their lives, they are still at Sunflower Orphanage. So they're at Sunflower Orphanage. There are a bunch of kids there along with them, but they are clearly like, at the very least, older teens. And they are basically at a point where they are not enjoying the idea of remaining an orphanage for the rest of their life. Apparently, Shintaro Kazama, who is, in this game, not a decorated current leader of the Tojo clan, but in fact retired. Shintaro Kazama is actually having left the life of the Yakuza to basically run the orphanage, which is basically what Kiryu ended up doing later on in the series. So that's the primary, basis of the setting. And the whole story starts with an attempted heist as put forward by Kiryu, Nishiki, Yumi, and Nishiki's sister. Now, it's important to state right now that Nishiki's sister in the games is named Yuko, and Nishiki's sister in this game is, in the series, is Miho. Okay, I'm gonna say right now, I don't think we're running at 60 frames per second. We're running at about 30, which, we can deal with. Resolution's a little low too, but looks like we're kind of a little slower on the response a bit. Yep, it's A button to talk to people. Interesting. Yeah, run it all at 30 frames. Apparently does about the same in handheld mode too. I'm obviously not going to take it out in handheld mode on the stream. That would be silly, because I don't have a camera set up for that. We'll see how the combat plays out in a bit, though. A button, which one? Yeah, I mean, you can see it. A button talk, which is on the right side of the face buttons for the Switch controller, whereas in a PS controller and Xbox 360, you'd be dealing with the A button at the bottom of the face buttons. Peace Finance, here we are. Yosh. Okay. Yosh. So yeah, the whole series starts with a heist. Like the very first scene is them which is kind of silly because they're introduced almost like it's a heist movie. Like they're all given their names. Kazuma, Kazuma is the wheelman. Nishiki is the what was it? Provocateur. Miho is a pickpocket. And it makes it play up like it's an actual heist movie, but it's like the heist only lasts like maybe 10 minutes into the first episode, and it's like then we move on to the normal story. But the heist anyway is to basically steal the proceeds from a local arcade by using subversion, a bit of bonking, setting off a fire alarm. One of the thugs gets smacked, but the idea is that basically they are stealing from an arcade that is run by the Dojima family. So they pull off the heist, as it were, but the very next day, the Dojima family shows up. And by torturing the thug who, the thug who they had to beat up, they got identified, and everyone shows up there. So, before we continue, let's finish this fight. Hi, Cody Z. Hello, Herbalife. Cody Z, thank you so much for subscribing for 16 months. You're on that streak. That's awesome. Goes on. Y, yes. Oh man, that's gonna screw me up to see Y and X here, because I will think X is on the wrong button, but I'll just use my muscle memory, of course. Yeah, a little slow, little low on the frames. Really skipping, I don't think. I mean, it's running. I mean, at 30, it's running smooth enough. Hang on. Yeah. All right, now we can swing weapons. Golf club's a golf club. My challenge is done. We've already got double finishing blow. Forgot about that. Oh no, we don't have double finishing blow. My bad. Okay, that's block still. That's center of the camera. That is taunt. And that's still the old favorite. The fighting stance. The power of the Dojima no Ryu. So yeah, they finish the heist, bring the money back, and the idea is that the four of them, Kiryu, Nishiki, Yumi, and Miho, will leave the orphanage to start their nice life now that they got money to basically live off of. But the Dojima family has showed up and decided, oh, you guys are in trouble. You know you guys are in trouble because you stole from the Yakuza. And cart them off to the Dojima family's headquarters, which is basically kind of like this open-ish area, almost like a resort area in a little bit. But anyway, Dojima's like, yeah, you guys gotta pay me back. I'm gonna put the boys on the tuna boat. I'm gonna send the girls to the red light district. And, you know, Kiryu's like, wait, no, this whole thing was my idea. I want to fight for you. And here's one of the major departures that a lot of people were concerned about, is because what motivates Kiryu to join the Dojima family, not just, you know, it's not his respect for Kazama in this case, but it's more that as a child he grew up in Kamurocho and he was able to see some of their underground fights. And there is apparently a legacy character known as the Dragon of Dojima, who's got the dragon on their back. Kiryu saw that Dragon of Dojima as a child, was inspired by him, and that's one of the reasons he is so kind of interested. He's not really interested in going to the life, he just kind of uses it as a excuse to kind of say, hey, I want to fight for you, Dojima-san. I want to be the new Dragon of Dojima. So it's kind of a ploy to, you know, obviously buy him some leniency, and also to, you know, I guess there was a bit of a dream there too, a bit of a yume, if you will. Tata Baba. All right, we are going to Serena. Peace, finance sucks. So, basically, and shortly after Kiryu kneels down and begs, Nishiki kind of joins them, and Dojima was like, okay, this is getting pathetic, you guys. Ultimately, what saves the kids is that Kazama, who is known as a, you know, old hand in the Yakuza, is now retired. He still has some slight pull, but, you know, they are very easy to tell him that he's not part of the life anymore. So what Kazama does is sacrifice his pinky, and then that's basically what frees the kids. But also, you know, there is the promise of recompense. So Kiryu gets taken to the underground club, fight club, and he starts getting his face beat up because he's not quite the Dragon of Dojima yet. He's not really that big of a powerful guy. And it's very interesting too because Kazama gives him some advice, because Kiryu's getting worked. Kazama pulls him aside and says, hey, Kazuma-chan, instead of trying to match the guy boxing for boxing, we don't hear what he says, but it's pretty obvious that he says fight dirty, and that's when Kiryu starts fighting with dirty moves, and the idea that that's how he starts winning, and basically how he starts adopting his well-known fighting style of fighting dirty. So there's that. And also we get a little bit of reference to, we do at some point after that a time jump to 2005. Once we do that time jump to 2005, hey! Anyway, we see it before. Once we see the time jump to 2005, it's basically right before Kiryu gets let out of prison. You know, 10 years have passed, 2005 now. Kiryu is known as the Kinslayer, or Yorigashiri. I'm assuming it's because he killed Dojima, but guess what? The murder of Dojima hasn't happened yet in the first 3 episodes, so I don't know if he kills Dojima. It could be somebody else. But, anyway. He's let out of prison, a bunch of dudes show up to fight him, and you actually get some interesting moves that are kind of like heat actions. So that's nice, a cute little reference. So I think that's about all I want to go too far in terms of detailed plot. So, you know, obviously, I think it's worth watching. I think it's enjoyable. Just, you know, obviously, temper your expectations. Don't expect it to be right in line with the games, because it's not. It's very much doing its own thing. I will say a lot of the characters still maintain their personalities as we know them. But, I mean, there are a few other things. Like, for example, Yumi is a much more involved character in the series. She has a particular attitude to her that definitely sets her apart from Yumi in the series, for what little we know about Yumi in the games. But yeah, Yumi in the series is a little cool, as the Japanese call it. You know, kind of like that terse, a little bit antisocial, a little, you know, not really the pleasing type, as it were. And yet, regardless, she and Miho do get jobs at Serena as hostesses under Reina. Reina is in the series. So, but Reina looks a lot older, like she's like in her 40s or something, compared to the kids who are in like their 20s. So clearly, there's I don't think the Reina Nishiki thing is going to happen. But I'm not going too far into it. What else? Yeah, Yumi's kind of the quiet one, and Miho, Nishiki's sister, is actually a very lively Genki girl, as it were. She's the one who ends up doing a lot better in Serena as a hostess, because she can, you know, liven up the customers, and also she learns a bit of English. So that brings an interesting point. Despite me watching this show in Japanese audio with subtitles, there is actual spoken English in the series. Little bits of Yumi and Miho speaking English. There is a character who's an American who speaks alternately English and Japanese. I know, customers in Serena, it's amazing, right? Serena actually looks pretty nice. It's like a very flashy, fancy bar rather than the hole in the wall it looks like in the games. Are you okay, Majima? Have you done beating me up? Where's Nishida? Can I talk to Nishida? How's he doing? Oh, there was a nice scene too. Like, it just kind of shows that Yumi's a little more fierce than we normally give her credit for. There's a scene that kind of flashes back to like even before 1995. I think it's in 1990. And some punks start to harass Sunflower Orphanage. So Kiryu, you know, little baby 15-year-old Kiryu jumps up on their car and starts harassing them. And Yumi comes out of nowhere with a bat and just takes it to the car and swings a mirror off. And I'm like, oh my god, Yumi, you're awesome. I love Yumi in this one. But yeah. For people worrying like Kiryu's like a much different person because I want to be the Dragon of Dojo, he's really not. He's really a lot of the same person we know him as, especially once you get to 2005. And in the 1995 scenes, you do get to see a lot of the Kiryu and Nishiki dynamic. They're very much bros. They are very, you know, they gel very well with each other. What else? I spotted a mahjong table in episode 2. I wrote that down as a note for whatever reason. But nobody was playing mahjong. Shogi gets played. Coin lockers get integrated in the story. Oh, at a point once Kiryu and Nishiki are sworn up, they do their first walk into Kamurocho with their suits on and their pins on, and the soundtrack is Electric Light Orchestra's Mr. Blue Sky, and it just sent me. And I was like, I have no idea what I'm listening to this, but it's cute. So they will pick some odd things for the soundtrack. Other things. Yeah, I guess I don't want to spoil too many of the characters. I mean, keep an eye out for characters that are in the show that are, characters in the games, but understand that many of them will not be the same character. I will say Majima is more or less himself. More or less. Obviously, since it's meant to be more of a serious story, Majima is a lot more threatening in the series compared to, Majima everywhere, obviously. Yeah, we're all used to Majima Aniki being rough. Where am I going? Oh, I still have to go to Serena. Yep, this is 30 frames per second, all right. Oh god, I forgot the doors on this side now. Oh yeah, erasure of Goromi. Yeah, I don't think Goromi's showing up. Majima only, shows up for a little bit. I mean, his actor steals the show. It's incredible. It's very good for being the threatening Majima. But it's all that. It's that and fighting. It's nothing really. No, goofy stuff. This is not to say that there are no light moments. Obviously they balance that out a little bit. They do have to pay some for that. I'm sorry. Every time I see that, I gotta laugh. What else? Anything else going on? I think my biggest gripe so far is that because the story bounces around between 1995 and 2005 so much, it can be tough to kind of remember where we left off each time period as it switched back and forth. I mean, you know how in Yakuza 0, how we're constantly switching back and forth between Kiryu and Majima, but we get last time on Yakuza, we get the updates on what happened that last part. Not that I wish we had that particularly, but, that would be helpful. A little bit. But yeah, there are some new OG characters in the series. There are, like I said, there are characters from the games, but they're completely different in the series. Shout out to Nishiki's actor. Sure, yeah. Nishiki's actor's doing great. Oh, also I think was cute, but I think people have mixed reactions to it because the English dub. Alex Lee, noted awesome dude and great actor, and Luke from Street Fighter and many other roles is playing Kiryu in the English dub. So Alex Lee gets his credit as playing Kazuma Kiryu for at least the series. And it fits quite well because Alex Lee has quite a vocal range. So what he did was, for the 1995 sections, he speaks in a much higher voice, kind of trying to match Takeuchi, the actor's vibe. But in 2005, he pitches his voice down a little bit more because he wants to kind of adopt a little bit more of both Kuroda and Daryl Carrillo. He talks about this on Twitter. You can see his Twitter, and Alex Lee posted about what he kind of wanted to do for the show. And I think it comes across pretty well. I'm going to go back through it again, watching the English dub, just for kicks. It's not like it's a long series. Every episode's like 40 minutes, so you can get it done in a weekend. Yeah. So that's funny. Like in 1995, Kiryu's very, he's very much a young fella. He's definitely not like Kiryu from Yakuza 0. That's one of my criticisms of Yakuza 0 is that 1988 Kiryu is more or less almost exactly the same as modern Kiryu. Like he hasn't changed at all, really. 1995 Kiryu in the series is very much a different person than 2005 Kiryu in the series. So yeah. 邪険にされることもねえが、かといって出世の本筋でもねえっつ微妙な立ち位置だ。そんなお前が風間のおやっさんの後押しでようやく掴んだチャンスなんだ。死に物狂いで物にしなかったら意味ねえぞ。このままいったら一生飼い殺しだ。 If you guys have any more questions about the show, I can answer them. Like I said, there's only 3 episodes out.
極道であるからには、やっぱり自分の組
It
を持っ
seems
て
like
こ
the
そ
latter
だ
3
ろ
episodes are probably going to focus more heavily on the 2005 era, whereas the first 3, I'd say, were more about 60% 1995 era, and actually probably closer to 70. But yeah. Cheers. 乾杯。
ねえねえ、さっきお客さんと偶然誕生日の話題になったんだけど、今度ユミちゃんの誕生日でしょ？2人はちゃんと準備してあるの？プレゼント。
え？
Kitty's like, oh no.
そういえば、もうそんな時期か。
I failed.
お前忘れてたのかよ。いや、最近忙しかったからさ。
I've been busy
そう
playing
いう
mahjong.
錦山くんはもう何か用意してるの？
もちろん。弓に似合いそうなピンクダイヤのネックレス。
なんだか高そう
ね。まあな。何ヶ月も前から予約していてやっと手に入ったんだ。実は今日渡そうと思ってちゃんと準備してあるよ。
あら、そうだったの。それじゃあパーティーしましょうよ。
お、それならいいケーキ屋知ってるから俺買ってくるよ。
本当？助かるわ。お願いね。
He's just curious. It's like, oh, I failed at everything.
なあ、また今度ってわけにはいかねえか。
そんなのダメよ。まだ間に合うから今すぐ用意したら？
You giant
そんな
dork.
急に言われてもな。
ねえ、それじゃあ指輪なんてどう？
え？指輪か。
Yubi.
いいんじゃねえの？さすがレイナ、無難なチョイスだ。
それはどうも。
どんな指輪がいいんだろうな。それくらい自分で考えろよ。俺は手伝わねえからな。
Use your 1.5 brain
そう
cells, Kitty.
難しく考えなくても気持ちがこもってれば何でもいいのよ。
Oh.
ダメだ。女の好みなんてさっぱりわからね
I
え。
have no idea.
もうしょうがないわね。あ、それじゃああれなんてどう？
あれって？
フランスの有名なブランドの指輪なんてどう？新作が出たばっかりなんだけど、女の
We
子に
still
すっ
haven't
ご
figured out
く
what
人気
Nishiki's
な
up
の
to there in the background.
この前
He
ユミ
could
ちゃ
be
んと一緒に雑誌見てたら
and
彼
trying
女も
not to
欲し
fall
い
over
って言ってた
backwards.
わ。
ほう。
ねえ、それにしてみたら？
そうだな。
Ah, yes.
よし。
よし。
それにしよう。
Okay. Now we have to do this guided tour of the first chapter and get the ring. Oh yeah, you liked how the show looked visually? Yeah, I agree. So we can still save for the pause menu, yeah. Sweet. Not that I didn't think we would. Oh god, there's a web manual? Will it... Sorry. I mean, I know a lot of games have web manuals these days, but we still do have Notebook, which gives us tips and all. The usual baloney. Okay. Characters. Get it, John? Sunflower Orphanage. Lovely. 78 sub-stories as before. Alright. Let's hit the streets here, boys. Girls. Hang on. Right. This button's for the map, so yes, I have to go over to this punch out. I am, thank you. And now I have died. Kitty's gotta quit smoking. Oops. Can I go into... No, I cannot go into the arcade. I keep forgetting what I can access this early in the game. It's just Ippy Supan. I'm gonna... I don't have time for this! Right, I have to go to frickin' Lamarche first, that's right. Duh. You don't mind that Kiryu stays the same all the time as kind of his archetype? I don't know. I feel there was a chance to kind of really give him some, you know, kid-like, you know, foibles that he grew out of, and I think it would have been a good opportunity, because, I mean, look what Zero did for Majima. Zero did so much for humanizing Majima and giving a lot of people love for him. I think we could have got that out of Kiryu too, but whatever. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, it's not a huge loss. I hear there is a woman's ring found in France. Get it now, sir. Can you rap it, please? He's so tough. It's just the favorite thing is like the idea that Kiryu puts Yumi's name in case apparently she forgets her name or something. Now, to point it out, that does in fact happen, and I don't think even she uses the ring to, no, she couldn't use the ring to identify herself, because Kiryu gets the ring at some point. I bought the ring. Alright, let's go. Yo. Yakuza 3-5 sets up there's something behind Majima's facade, though we never really anything like that with Kiryu. He's always been him. I suppose it's true. He's always just been kind of a, you know, a quiet dork. Oh no. It was just in my left hand, and now it's gone. Oh no, that guy. Where'd he go? Uh-oh. Do you guys hear it? Because I don't hear it. So don't forget the Kiwami of PS4, and I forget if it's gone on the PC, but in PS4 you could hear the Don Quixote song. Now I guess you can't hear it anymore, which I guess makes sense. No Don Quixote for you guys. Where's the dude? Hello. Are you Proto Akimoto? You just asking people on the street if they were pickpocketed. Hiding behind vending machines, eh? So I hope you guys don't mind. I'll be skipping through some of this dialogue as we go through. I probably won't be skipping the cutscenes. That's awesome. I'll have to sing the song myself. Dun 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 Don Quixote. That's all I remember. Anyway. What a strange man. This alley right here? Why, there he is now. Hello? Hello, sir.
Oi, omae.
Every day's great at your genius. Yeah, that's what they should have done. They should have turned Don Quixote into Junes. They're basically the same thing. No chase battles, though, so you're just gonna have to do this manually. Oh no! And he's good, and he's really on my shit list. Where could he possibly be? So bumps me around on the corner. What's that all about? Yeah, I think we talked about this before, but you know, only Yakuza Kiwami is coming to the Switch. I truly think that this is a prelude to the entire series coming to the Switch successor in possibly, you know, maybe not necessarily as it launches, but certainly within the launch window or within like the first year. Because obviously they want to put it on a Nintendo system, and they wouldn't just stop with Kiwami if they, you know, they wouldn't just stop with Kiwami 1. Huh? Oh, deadly left art of assassination, huh? But yep, Switch successor is going to have all the Yakuza games. Guaranteed.
薬をさあ
それが
何
This guy's an amazing pickpocket. If he can pickpocket things and pawn them within seconds.
その
なんだと
だと
当たってればいいんですがね
Oh yeah, the horrors of trying to get Kiwami 2 running on the Switch. Don't even joke about that. Yeah, I'm sure they can get 3, 4, and 5 no problem, and probably 0 as well. Because, you know, remember, 0 and Kiwami were PS3 games when they initially came out. So, it can run on the Switch. It's just like the Dragon Engine games are probably completely off limits. So, but I'm sure the Switch successor can manage it. There's most of the words going around is that the Switch successor should be at least as powerful as a PS4 and possibly a PS4 Pro. But, you know, we won't know, obviously, until it comes out. Oh, no, no money.
Nah.
It's my Yubi.
Hi?
My name's Yumi.
盗まれた
あ
違う
ヤクザの言うことなんか信じられるか
That guy's just really talking shit to a Yakuza. And he was like, "Aww, but I'm a Yakuza, though." Yes, the horrors of running Kiwami 2 on the Switch. It would be even more green. What do I do? Kiryu just senses there is no need to go this way. He uses Kiryu sense. Out of my way, people. Hi, Shinji.
桐生の兄貴じゃないっすか
シンジ
こんなとこで
Shinji!
奇遇っすね
Yes, I'm on my way to a soap land.
ちょ
えあはい別そんなにこ
すまんが
あはい
お
I owe you one, bro. 1200.
今度
I want to play Mahjong. I can't play Mahjong. My apartment blowing up like the Millennium Tower after booting up Lost Judgment on the Switch, yeah. Oh yeah, I will say one thing. I mean, you've all seen it in the trailers, but Millennium Tower in the series looks absolutely ridiculous. I love it. I love it. It looks absolutely ridiculous. But it looks like it was basically designed by Ichiban while he was in his delusions.
また
It looks like Ichiban designed it to be a final boss dungeon.
なんせ人気の品
頼む
うち
I
な
will
ら
say
買
it
える
does
よ
make it look quite
お金さえ
distinctive,
あれば
but
ね
it might have gone a little overboard on it.
そうだ本物なら弓く
何を言ってもダメったら
そ
Can I punch you? Can we get into a fight at least? Then I'll win. Oh yeah, that also, I mean, for those of you who watch it, you've probably seen the title sequence. It's a very short title sequence. It's all done in CG, and it's basically just kind of like Kiryu's dragon kind of swirling around the Millennium Tower. And I think it looks, you know, it's simple, but it works, is my feel about it. There's no way Shinji is also this way again. The only possibility as Shinji is over here again.
シンジ
Shinji!
あれ兄貴
Very short,
Shinji
not very sweet.
また金を貸してくれ
I have to go back one more time.
頼む詳しいことを話
ああそうっすよね
That other guy, he might stick his finger in it.
すまん
よーし俺も負けてらんねえ今日はオールではしごするか
I remember in Infinite Wealth the memory of Shinji, and basically one of the things that Kiryu brought up was, man, he really liked his sex shops. And it's like, is that really all we have to remember Shinji for? Ah, question, do they have Funk Goes On? No, I have not heard it yet. In fact, I'm not sure they're going to use any music from the series. They might. It's the last 3 episodes yet to go, but...
あ
おい
Yeah, they have not
ここにあ
played
った指輪
any
どうしたんだ
series music yet. No receive you,
そんなに慌て
no
なくて
karaoke
も
songs
大
in the
丈夫だよ。
background,
ちゃ
or anything like that.
いや
I did hear
あ
an
んた
enka
がと
song
っても
playing
真
in
剣
one
な
of the
表情して
bars,
た
and
か
I
ら
thought,
さ
ooh,
気
could
に
this
な
be
っちゃ
camera
って
lullaby? And it's like, no, no, it's not.
それでだから盗まれ
Yeah,
た
it's
ものだ
literally unwatchable without the music. I know.
あ、お題は結構です。それにこう
ありがとう
Thank you. Now I have that and 150,000. Why is John Yakuza borrowing money from Gintoki? Exactly.
ユミちゃん、お誕生日おめでと
I've never
お
set
め
off
で
a
と
party
う
popper.
ユミ。
おめでと
It's never come up.
う。みんなありがとう。
ほらユミ、プレゼントだ。
Did those party poppers like actually have like ignitable,
開けてもいい？
like small amounts of
もちろん。
burnable, ignitable material in there? It feels like they're giving off smoke, or at least it seems like it. Just look at
す
them.
ごい。いいのこれ。本当にもらっちゃって。
当たり前だろ。
Kitty's like, oh, I failed already.
うユミ
Ah, yeah, Christmas crackers.
実はその
That I have not done either.
俺からもプレゼントがあるんだが
本当にありがとう。
It's funny because I live in America, and America's all about blowing things up. But, you know, fireworks, obviously, in July was the most I ever got involved with. Yes, they got a little dab of some kind of incendiary material in there. Obviously, they probably can't use gunpowder, but...
私に。
おいおい、なんだよそのダッセー指輪。安っちいデザインだな。
ほら、そういうこと言わないの。ああ、私の名前が彫ってある。
余計だったか
そんなことない。
And it's got your name on it, so you'll remember, you can never always remember your name. Uh-huh.
そうなんだ。そういえばもうすぐユミちゃんの誕生日じゃない？
え、そうなの？
Christmas
じゃあ
crackers
何
are
か
pretty
プレゼン
common
ト
in
さ
the
せて
UK,
よ。
very rare in the US. Yeah, it's
例え
true.
ば指輪とか
UK's got a bit of a different
指輪か。
way to celebrate
嬉しい
Christmas,
けど、
just a bit.
それはちょっと重いか
Isn't
な。
like Christmas lunch or Christmas
どういうこと？
brunch a thing in the UK, as I recall?
ほら、やっぱりそういうのって好きな人からもらいたいっていうか。
Whereas in America, it's more like Christmas
何？
dinner, which you're
誰か
either
そう
eating
い
on
う人が
Christmas
いるわ
Eve
け？
or Christmas Day, or
やだ、
sometimes both.
違うの。そういうわけじゃないんだけど。ごめんね。気持ちだけもらっておく。
あら、こりゃユミちゃんに振られちゃったかな。
ごめんね。
おい、俺らだってお客さんだぞ。
ねえねえ、私の誕生日はどうしてくれるの？
え
さあな。
じゃあ、キリュウちゃんからはネックレス、錦山くんからは指輪とか。
なんだよそれ。別にいいけどさ。
Yeah, this dynamic is not in the series. Nishiki and Reina, to my knowledge, so far have not even interacted. So Reina really seems to be like tied mostly to Yumi and Miho in the series. You ever wonder where Kiryu lives in this early point of the game?
Oh, おはよう、キリュウちゃん。疲れてたの？ずいぶん。
Where's Nishiki?
錦山くんならもう
He left
キリュウ
like
には
9 hours
負けてられな
ago.
いからなんて言って張り切ってた？
He's going to become the new Pocket Circuit champion, Nishiki is.
今何時だ
もう4時ね。そろそろ風間さんのとこ。
ああそうだな
少し開店の準備したらお店閉めて外でお茶で。
そういえばユミは
一回家に帰ったわ。もう少ししたら階段。
そうか。
わかった。
Hey. It's amazing that I slept here with this briefcase full of money. Yeah, we gotta go. Do we go out the back way or go in the back way? I don't care. Can I just leave? Yeah. I can just leave the normal way now. Right, to Kazama Land.
桐生さん
Hi, Tamara.
なんだ。
いや
青木と言います。
実は
雑誌？
で今
It's so weird at this point in the story they insist on
Hi,
introducing you to both of these two new characters.
今後ともよろしくお願いします。
They don't really exist much further on than Yakuza
じゃ
2. And then it's like, yeah, they don't even get brought up in Infinite Wealth as the many characters that Kitty remembers. £10 worth of card games. Wow. Not was it CCG or is it like actual, you know, box card games, each with individual sets of decks and rules?
ああ、ご苦労さん。
Dong dong, Kazama. As I mentioned, in the game, he is still a Yakuza bigwig. In the series, he has retired and is running Sunflower Orphanage. Hachiwagi!
また無茶したんじゃないだろう
Ooh,
な。
Sandals in the Multiverse Definitive.
カズマ、
1,300 cards.
お
Oh
前
my
が無
God.
茶すりゃ下の連中は歯止めが効かなくなる。もともと暴れたいってやつらの集まりなんだからな。
桐生なら大丈夫ですよ。分別のある男です。それにな、親父だって昔は登場界一の殺し屋っつって。
柏木、
すいません。
Do we see him going guns
すま
akimbo
ん
in
が
the show?
外してくれ。
No, I mean, Kazama does seem to have a little bit of his old fighter spirit in him, but for the most part, well, I mean, you know, he might in the latter three
しかし、
episodes, but
文
in
字
the
通
first
りの
three,
子
he
供
doesn't
だった
really
お前
do
に
much
国
besides
を
be
任
the
せる日
retired
が
guy
来るとはな。
who
お
probably
や
could
さんが
fight
い
if he
なけ
really
りゃ
wanted to, but doesn't.
今の俺はありません。感謝しています。
おい、そう固くなるな。
はい。
ひまわりには顔出してるのか。
いえ、最近は錦も弓も行ってないみたいです。
たまには言ってやれ。あそこの孤児院はお前たちのふるさとみたいなもんだ。
ええ。
おう。
失礼します。桐生さんにお電話が。シンジさんからです。
It's a cordless phone, my goodness. Emoshi Mosh.
俺だ。
シンジです。レイナさんから兄貴に伝えてくれって。今さっき堂島組長がユミさんさらって言ったんです。
弓か。なんで組長に。
詳しくはわかりません。でも錦のおじけもそれ聞いて組長のところに。
錦が。で、場所は。
劇場の横のビルの組長の事務所です。
わかった。
I will say too that despite one of the first things in the game is being in an arcade,
おい、どうし
I
た？
didn't see any
堂
Sega
島組
titles.
長が
It's almost
弓を
like they
強
didn't
引に
want
連れ去っ
to,
たらしいんです。
you know,
それで
put those references in
錦
there.
が一人で弓を助けに。
まずい
Take a look again. You don't get a lot of
組
time
長は
in
気に
the,
入った
in
女
the
は
arcade.
どんな手使っても手に入れる人
But
だ。
I was kind of
そ
expecting
こ
to
に
see some
錦
Sega
山が
titles,
入
some
ってい
obvious
った
Sega
ら
titles at
何
least.
が
But
起こってもおかし
if
く
they
ない。
were, they were
俺
very well hidden.
行ってきます。
よせ。
え？
ここでお前まで行ったら3人ともただじゃ済まねえぞ。
Kazama, you should, yeah, Cutie, you should really leave my adopted daughter to be sexually assaulted by Dojima. You should really do that.
おやさん、弓と錦は兄弟なんです。俺の。だから、今俺が行かねえと。
カズマ。
Like I don't. There's some people out there who hate Kazuma, and you know, I don't begrudge them that because he does some very questionable things, like especially like in this game. But he's still a fascinating character, and I kind of wish we got a chance to see more of him. But I don't know if they really feel like going back to like doing a Yakuza -1 with Kazama in his younger days. Yes, Yakuza doing something questionable, you don't say. I know, right? Kazuma's like, oh well, my adopted daughter, guess she's Dojima's now, I guess. Instead of being like, oh man, we should get over there. Kiryu, go on ahead. Or don't go on ahead alone. Let's get a couple more people before we go over there. Or let's get headquarters involved. Look at these guys blocking the way. I don't have money. Do we have to do this right now? I have to go take the fall for crimes. Can I grab a bike? No, I can't grab a bike. Might be able to grab. No. Oh, there's a bike. Excuse me. Bike. Dang, I was hoping to dodge, but oh well. Oi! Give me my sign back. I want to break you. I want to break it on you. For this. That'll be fun. Take that, sir. Barf. No amazing sake today. So how's the game running so far? You have a friend who pretty doubtful it runs well. It is essentially streamed, yes. So you might be able to see it through the stream, but it's basically running at 30 frames per second, whereas on PS4 it ran at a smooth 60. I haven't had any difficulties with frame drops yet, although I'm not really the kind of person who picks up on that all that well. My brain usually fills in the gaps, even if frames do drop. So yeah, 30 frames per second. It does seem like the combat's a little slower and not quite as responsive, but that might just be a frame rate issue. Also, the resolution's kind of low-ish. Resolution's high in the cutscenes like these, but as soon as you go to the adventure running around, resolution drops a bit.
趣味を無理やりだから撃っちまったんだカッとなっちまって
Fishki, don't pee yourself.
何発も
ユミおいしっかりしろ
やっちまった
That said, I've barely noticed load time, so load times will look to be about
大官
normal.
房
錦
Bye, Dojima.
ユミを連れて逃げろ
何言ってんだおめえこそ弓連れて逃げろ
お前がいなくなったら妹はどうなるんだ
Wait, my sister, is her name Yuko or Miho? I keep forgetting.
最後なんだろうそんな時お前がいねえで誰がいてやるんだだからお前はここにいちゃいけねえんだ
でも
I said it earlier in the stream, but yeah, the series does a lot better of making Nishiki's sister an actual character. And, you know, in the game here, she's obviously sickly, you know, could die at any moment. But in the series, she's actually a very, you know, active, peppy, hanky girl. And she turns out to be better hostessing than Yumi does. I pooped in it. Well, if it isn't Kiryu getting up to his shenanigans again.
ふざけるな俺がやった金のことで
Oh yeah, and Date shows up pretty early in the series too. So, he is in this.
伊達君 もういい。よくはないですよ。
Hey, Date. Date-san.
奴はこれから組も通って男なんですよ。こんな殺しやるわけねえ。誰かをかばってるんです。
これはヤクザの構想だ。誰がやったかは問題じゃない。迅速な事件の解決、それが今求められる全てだ。
刑事さん、俺の持ち物の中に指輪があります。そいつを若頭の風間に渡してくれませんか。申し訳ありませんでしたって伝えてください。
I'm super big
虫が
sorry.
良すぎねえか、そりゃ。
分かってます。
約束はしねえぞ。
はい。
囚人番号1240面会だ。
俺は
Letter
破門
of
でいいのか、
expulsion.
シンジ。
はい。
自分の親殺したんだ。
I just realized Shinji's wearing the same shirt that Mitsuo gets bought. Not real, no, it's not the same shirt, but the same style of shirt that Kiryu has for Mitsuo in Yakuza 3. Same colors at least. Purple with yellow accents.
自分には分かりません。ただ風間のおやっさんがこの破門状を兄貴に渡すようにと。
堂島組はどうなるんだ。
風間のおやっさんが引き継ぐそうです。
そうか。
時間だ。
兄貴、ユミさんが行方不明なんです。事件の次の日からユミさん記憶をなくしてたんです。錦のおじきや兄貴のことも。で急に病院から姿を。すいません、風間のおやっさんには口止めされてたんですけど。
おい、時間だ。
誰かちゃんと探してるのか。
はい、錦のおじきや風間のおやっさんが。
聞こえんのか。
シンジ、弓を
It's
頼
my
む
first
ぞ。
time noticing it, but I
錦もそう
appreciate
伝
that
え
the
てくれ。
glass has some smudges on it.
わかりました。
Just like a little nice little detail. Eat your bread roll, Kiryu. It won't have good animation, but eat your bread roll.
なんだその態度は。あ？そこ何やってるか。なんだよ、話せこの野郎。うるさい。来い。あれなんだ。
たく物騒でいけねえな。おっと、こちらさんも物騒な面してら。なあ、あんただろ。自分の親分殺したってヤクザ。
黙って食ってろ。
さすが貫禄だね。堂島の竜、堂島組射程頭補佐、桐生一馬。
何やってんだよ、お前ら。
Oh, my food.
登場会の幹部やったんだ。こんくらい想像してたろ。堂島組長が。
Yep, dual wielding
この世
forks.
で寂しいとさ。
He doesn't use forks when you fight him later in the show. Game. But I guess that's all he had to hand. The pig. Just gonna plod Toriu's. Oh, I'm gonna screw this up a lot. Crap. Oh, those QTEs are gonna get screwed up. Ooh, boy. I feel good about it. Ow. Oh, wait, how'd you do that? He threw it and it traveled behind him. I'm impressed, sir. I think I have to relearn that charge kick. It sure does. Okay. He was like, oh no, my shirt's on fire.
誰の命令だ
セラ会長だ。登場界の三代目だよ。
なんだと
Ow. And as we learn later, they added a new subsort of Kiwami, kind of explaining that. Oh, the same thingy. That's fine, we just do it right here. No big deal. So they got a nice little saving front end for this. In the PC version, as I recall, they just kind of like auto-save it for you, don't they? Oh, no, you do have to pick a slot, but it's just like basically kind of like a list. Yeah, those closer to like the PS4 front end for saving.
何かの間違いなんじゃないですか？
現行犯で逮捕されてんだ。間違いも何もねえだろうが。
ったく、これから組立ち上げさせて堂島組に貢献してもらおうって時に。
Now time for like 5 hours of gameplay to get the Kiwami moves back. No, they actually come back pretty quick if you know to buy them first. But you do need to buy them. They are important.
頭の頭でどうけじめつける気だ。なんといっても桐生は頭のお気に入りだったんだからな。
頭のお気に入りといえば、錦山はどうしてるんですか？
What about Fishki?
さあ。見てねえが、奴がどうかしたか？
いや、せめて捕まったのがあいつだったら、話もこんなにこじれねえで済んだのにって思いまして。
Am I streaming on YouTube too? You hear me reading messages you're not seeing? I don't know what you're not seeing, but I can't say that I'm just doing it on Twitch right now. I just got checked right away. So if you're missing some chat messages, that's weird. I could just be saying things, too. Some things I'm just saying out loud. Maybe it's the voices in my head asking me questions. Nishiki like, oh, everybody hates me. I will say Nishiki in 2005 seems, in the series, seems far more normal. Like he's got it together, He's not clearly the smarmy evil guy. Like they made him in the games. Don't hit women, Nishiki. Don't hit anyone, Nishiki. Alright, chapter 2. Where everyone's on cell phones. I will say too that in the series they do actually have the Kamurocho Gate. If you watch the 2007 Takashi Miike movie, they just used the normal Kabukicho Gate, even though it's different than the Kamurocho Gate. But they do in fact have the Kamurocho Gate in the series, even if it's probably just CG.
囚人番号1240。
はい。
手紙だ。
え？
この10年で初めてだな。お前も明日で仮釈放だ。
This guy named
待ってる人間がいるってことか。
Like, Kiryu-chan! I'm waiting outside with a bat! The flip phone, the modern marvel of the Ace Attorney world, yeah. Good old flip phones. Japan loved those things for the longest time. Let's go with this, let's go with this. A nice shot of Shimano's crotch. Just so you all know. Also, Shimano is in the series, but he's not bald, which I think is one of the most avoidable things that could possibly... one of the most avoidable things they could have managed. Like, just get a rough guy who's got a bald head. You don't need to go nuts with it. But it's okay. I don't care. Shimano's not going to have a big part in the series, I'm sure. In fact, I'm not even entirely sure they're calling Majima the Mad Dog of Shimano. At least I don't recall having been referred to as that. Majima is just like a guy who is in the Yakuza and he's feral, basically. Hi, Sandaime.
お前がおい、てめえの裁量で幹部会とはどういう了見だ、錦山。
In case you've forgotten who Fishki
直
is.
系組長の皆さんがいるこの場で3代目に伺います。東都銀行の貸金庫にあった組の金100億盗まれたってのは本当ですか？
I will say I'm glad to see that all like the non-named characters, some of them have different color suits on, because what often happens in some of like the later games is when like everyone's together, it's only the significant characters who are differently colored. But there's a dude wearing a blue suit, a dude wearing a purple suit, not just Shimano.
どこからだ？
関西5代目近江連合の寺田です。
But yeah, Shimano in the series, not bald. He's got a big poof of hair, in fact. Almost like a pompadour, but not quite.
ふざけんな！登場会25000。
I think Shimano in the series could be a very minor character.
100億言うたらどんだけの血流れてるか分かっとんのかよら！
島野、てめえ誰に向かって口聞いてんだ？
この件は登場会本部預かりにさせてもらう。今日はご苦労だった。おい、
待てや！そんなんで納得いくか？3代目。
With that all being said, I won't spoil who it is, but I did see a character in the series who's from the games, and when he turns up, he is exactly like he is in the games, almost to the letter, and I was very pleased with that. But I won't spoil who it is. Hey, no licensed song. Is this a little bit of bleed, I think it must be.
10年
We're gonna get copyright struck.
登場会はすっかり変わった。お前を迎えに行くこともできん。錦山のこと、由美のこと、お前と会って話したいことが山ほどある。伝えなければならないことも。スターダストという店がある。その店のオーナーをしている。
I know, right? Seeing this with music, isn't that weird? Hello, God Ryan 2. Thank you for joining the stream. If this is your first time here.
風間慎太郎。
I mean, it's only like 20 seconds worth of music, but still, it's a nice touch. Was this music only in the Japanese version? Yes, that is correct. You guys didn't join in at the beginning of the stream. The opening movies, the licensed music opening movies are back from the Japanese Kiwami. They're in this version and this version alone. It's weird. It's wild. I don't know how it happens, And I hope I don't get copyright struck. I think for the most part I should be fine. But, you know, obviously I won't be able to monetize it, which I don't do anyway. I'm gonna track down Tamara. It's Inaba Koshi from BZ. Thank you. I was unaware of that. Mission completion, dudes. Can I pick up locker keys yet? I don't think so. Oh, there it is. I got it. Locker key number 1. Oh no.
ちょっと待て。
ちょっと待て。
もうやっぱりキリュウちゃんやったんか。
真島の兄さん、ご無沙汰してます。
Question. We didn't get any licensed music until Judgment, I think. Did that come before K2? No, it was K2 that came out before Judgment. It was pretty much the first one to have the licensed music in it. For the West.
やっぱり俺の勘に。
Okay.
どうして俺
We know how this goes.
なにアホなこと抜かしとんねん。約束したや
I'll
な
be
いか。
watching you like a 24-hour Cinderella. Because you did say that 10 years ago, but it was only like 20 minutes ago.
お前と来たら
For the gamers.
殺しなんぞで10年しゃあないから俺もお前をまあ
I got married. It was a weird time.
ほな
We throw down now, please.
何？
昔のお前やったら
ご忠告痛み。
今のカムロ町は
Am I going to endure the fight for the extra XP? Hey, I take every challenge seriously. I'm not just gonna I'm not gonna throw this fight. We're gonna give it a shot if we can do it. Come on, boys, let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Oh, I hate when you do that. Oh, damn bad step. Owie. Oh, the spin. Yeah, it still feels for the most part pretty good. It's probably gonna feel better once I get more skills. Though of course it's gonna feel slow because, you know, I'm early in the game. Hit him in the bum, hit him in the bum. Wow, Majima, that spin is as bad as your Kiwami 2 spin. Oh god, I can't wait to play Majima's combat in Kiwami in Power Yakuza. It looks so cool. Ow. Yeah, him getting that full combo on me was bad. Here's another full combo he's getting on me. Whoop, whoop. Oh, kicked me right through the chest. You've only won this fight with Legendary Index. Yeah, I get it. Ah, do I get the DLC item packs in this version? They were pretty busted. We'll see. I will check. Obviously, we're too early for that. But actually, you know, it might be there. I should really check it out. I'm gonna be inside your butt. Okay, bye, Kiryu-chan. Aw, Kiryu is small now. Alright, let's go quick check to see if Bob's there. Hello, Bob. Can I pick up items? Yep, there they are. I'll get him later. After the 3rd chapter. I know it's for me and for it's free. I'll get him later. Kiwami Bob. I found a locker key. The locker key, number 1. By the way, coin lockers do play a very small, minor role in the Like a Dragon series. Just saying.
おいあんた
Hi, punk ass Abe.
あるんだおっさんさどう見ても普通じゃねえよな何探り
I'm
入れ
not
に来たん
sniffing
だ
around.
別に俺は
ちょっと待てよ
ちょっと待て
話は終わってねえんだよちょっと顔貸してもらう
嫌だと言って
じゃ
Then we have to funk go on. What a wind up. That's like a phantom, bro. Wait. The old-fashioned. Maybe loading is slightly more slow in this version. Try counting up from there.
マイタあんた何者なんだ
知らない方が身のため
I'm too dangerous for you to know, baby. I'll
俺は
only
この
hurt
辺
you.
の仕切りやってる親分さんか今日は殺人事件
そうなのか
ええまあ
分かった
はい
Yes, I need to find Stardust. I have no idea where that could be. Where could Stardust possibly be? Of course, this works better in Yakuza 1 because Yakuza 1 has a fixed camera. So if you're going up Tenkaichi Street your first time, it's just it doesn't focus on Stardust, so Kiryu just walks right by it without looking at it. Which is funny. That you can just see Stardust and have it happen. I heard the guy who died was Yakuza. Was a Yakuza. Hello, homeless bro. Aw, he just wants to sleep. Hi, Aoki.
Oi.
Oh. Kiryu can't read. He has his problem with reading. Yeah. You saw a mod that restores all the original animations in music, and you kind of want to try that. That sounds kind of cool.
お勤めご苦労様でした10年な
お前
そりゃ当時この町に
そうだ
いや田村
田村さん
田村さん絶対に桐生さんは記者でもないのにまあ情報を扱う者にとっちゃ当然でかいそれで5年前そして1週間後
そんなこと
ええ数年間はよく一緒それで田村さんの代わりに今じゃこうして記者兼情報で桐生さん何か情報が欲しいんじゃないですかスターダストああ
ホストクラブ
ええ10年前じゃ今じゃ裏戸中でもスターダストは
そうな
桐生さんが10年前に通ってたセレナのちょうど他に聞きたいことはありますか
forget it. We're good.
そうか
いえあ
Thanks, Aoki. Oh no, the sub-story!
Oh?
You can only do one sub-story at this time, so I figure I might as well. This man just grabbed my ass! Oh no. Sorry, return of MCH. I hope you feel better soon. I'm a son of a bitch. Like you hit the man on the leg. Captain Crab Ass.
Good.
Ass catch him. Hello. I am paying you.
Huh?
Please cave his face in. Look at him go. Defeated. I always love the charm of most of Yakuza 1 sub-stories just being scams. Yeah, that's what we started calling Scamarocho. You done? You done? I'm sorry. Here's 20,000 for you, sir. Bye.
Oh.
Huh? Lady, I would think I'm not for that, you know? Stoppable be. Look, I have to solve the Dojima. Please go, lady. Please go. So go fishing for real, I suppose. It's better. Well, I fixed it all. Alright. Okay. There it is, there it is. Yeah, I saw that. Less than human. I have no idea what that means. It's always fun to look up and see what fun signs there are in Kamurocho and other locations. La Galerie Art Club. There at the top, the purple sign. Did Saichima hit you with his wall heat action? Hey, where's Majumbo? Is he here? I want to fight Majumbo. Can I go this way? I guess not. Oh, anyway. Have I met Majumbo yet? I mean, I met him in his first fight and I lost pretty hard. We definitely want to get one fight done with him so we can get the upgrades. Yeah.
どこの組のやつだ？あ？島の組だろ。俺らは誰の世話にもならねえんだよ。
何の話だ？俺は和樹を探してるだけだ。どの組の人間でもない。
ざけんなよ俺。一目見りゃわかんだよ。どこどう見たって極道マンだろうが。てめえ何企んでやがる。
Yeah, guys, if you're just coming into the stream now and you have some questions about the Like a Dragon Amazon series, you can ask, and I'll do my best to answer. I've watched the first 3 episodes, and I'm intrigued. It's like, it's not perfect, and obviously it takes a lot of departures, but if you kind of keep an open mind, it's pretty enjoyable. Yuya in his punkoid phase.
だから俺はヤクザじゃねえって人の話聞かねえやつだな
Points, objection
俺はこの店命がけで守るんだ
Squares up like a wrestler
やってやるぜ
The host with the most. Actually, hang on. I can upgrade abilities, I know. I got first one. Oh, that's right. It only costs one. These are down here, right? Extreme Brush Brawler and Base, yes. So we get the Vermilion Tinted Spirit, and then we get our Essence of Extreme Brawler. There we go. Necessary, of course. Wait. Ah, you're just paying attention. The loading time is longer. I mean, it's not super long, but I was just taking notice in that transition from the cutscene to the fight with Yuya that it took like about 3 seconds or so loading. Ah, shit! Oh, this is gonna cause me problems. Yeah. The fact that I don't recognize the buttons, the Yakuza buttons. I just realized I don't have any healing items. I probably should try not to lose this fight. Oh no! Did I beat you with something, sir? Probably wasn't. Oh, come on! Wow, I really got work there today. Probably shouldn't lose this fight. Yeah. Dang it, we're trading. We're trading too much here. Wow, look at that. Look at Sergey losing on stream. Amazing. Let's try that one more time. Maybe I'll use Rush on him. Dang it. I could say that's on me too for not stop for healing items. Because I probably should stop for healing items next chance I get. Nice! Crawler time, bro. Also, I have to upgrade my abilities again. I just noticed. Oh yeah, while we're here, I talked about this on Twitter, so I don't know if you guys know about this yet, but RGG Studio posted on Twitter a partnership with, I guess you'd call it a gentleman who does a little bit of a clothing merch line. His name's Kerwin Frost, and you know, they posted some examples of like a small clothing Yakuza merch line partnership between these guys. The merch looks pretty crap. Let's start with that. The merch looks pretty crap, and I don't want to be too judgy, but it's like, honestly, it looks kind of thrown together. Like a lot of like, there's some text on it that's like, it's just like lined text that you just like put a text box on. You know, it's not really all that stylized. But one of the t-shirt designs, and the t-shirt design is called Self-Reflection, and on the reverse of the t-shirt is you know, stylized words that say invest in yourself, which, you know, honestly is a pretty cool message coming from a Yakuza t-shirt. But below that, and in fact the dominating image on the back of the t-shirt is this right here, the circle in front of you right here with all the greens, once all the green circles are filled in. The thing is, he didn't pull it from the video game. He pulled it from my guide, and we know he pulled it from my guide because there are black numbers on each of the green circles that I use to indicate which entry in the list below in the guide. So, dude straight up ripped an image from my guide and slapped it on the back of a t-shirt. Which is incredibly hilarious. Because it's like, it's so simple just to get it right from the game itself, but it's like, apparently you didn't want to spend the effort. And, you know, it's not like I feel like it was particularly stolen or anything, or I feel like, you know, violated, because at the end of the day, that image is like 95% copyright RTG Studio stuff. I don't have any recourse to basically say it's mine. It's just kind of funny. And yes, as been mentioned in the chat here, weirdly enough, the 2 and the 3 that were in these spots were flipped backwards longitudinally. And that kind of leads me to believe there might have been some kind of AI image sourcing involved in that. So that's your fun story for the day. I have to tell that to all my friends and family because they're gonna get a kick out of that. But yeah, that's some funny things that happen in this life. But yeah, the RTG Studio Twitter has said many things about stuff coming out this week, but they haven't said anything about that clothing line since it originally went out, which is funny. There we go. Now we're causing some. Now we got the Kiwami move out, causing some proper damage here. Oh, doing it again, eh? Just don't have the, well, I'll do it now. So I'll just nail you until you're done. Ow, ow. Like! No! No, host man. There you go. Gotcha, Yuya. That was embarrassing.
Yuya!
Oh yeah, hippie hop. They should at least send me a free shirt. That would be fun, but I don't know if I'd pay money for it because it's like $40, and it's like I don't think it's worth the $40. There's also like a jacket, like a quarter zip hoodie that's got Nishiki on it, but it's like a giant picture of Nishiki's face on the back. It looks ridiculous. Like, I wouldn't wear that anywhere except a freaking, can I leave? Yeah, I can leave. That's awesome. I want to go get some stuff from the convenience store. From the Popo. I forgot I could leave. It's like, get invited into Stardust, immediately leave. It's called a dominance move. Right, what do I got now? I got one. I can't do nothing with that. Well, I can't get more Kiwami moves with that. Hi. Hi, Yorashimasen. Let's get staminans. Those are always pleasant to have. Yum. Okay. Nothing for equipment. No free items for having other other Yakuza data on here. You saw fan art of Ichiban wearing the Yumi one. Yeah, the Yumi one's great because the Yumi shirt's just got like her entire face on there. It's so much. Hey, I know you. Kirutana! We're fighting, dude. Start with this. Essence of Kettle. Yeah, there he is, free XP, man. On the road. Sorry, Majima. Whoop. Now I use this on him. Oh no. I didn't get a chance to use the Kiwami move. Just use a normal heat action, I suppose. Now we use it. Kiwami.
すがやせやまたなキリちゃん
Can't avoid fighting much. Dragon Kick Reborn, which is basically my drop kick. And I can no longer sense the Majumbo. But now I have 2, so it is free experience, but it really wasn't that much. Do I want anything else before I think? Because I'm gonna move on to the next story beat, which is basically need bass voice on a Go XLR. Yes, I know. Well, all I really need is like a stream deck that I can use that I can hold down the echo function on. Hey, bro. Upstairs, you say? Oh yeah, Bay is Hakos Bales, Hololive talent rat herself. Hakos Bales started Yakuza 3, and she is having a hoot with that. You guys can search some reaction clips of her playing Yakuza 3. You can see her react to the I've never dated a black guy, and also Akimoto and Mizuki. And she is falling in love with Mine, and she is worried that it's going to ruin her love for Machima as well.
Yuya, 外してくれるか?
No, it has to be Bay. Yeah, Megas XLR. That was a cool show. It was such a great concept, too, the idea of like a mecha show inspired by the Japanese mecha shows, but very Americanized because, you know, the head was replaced with a car.
大事な人を迎えたいからこの店を使わせてほしいって。なんか組の方には秘密ということで。
I do have to like watch that show in its entirety if I can find a way to do it. I'm sure there's plenty of ways.
先ほど連絡したんですが、例の会長の件で身動きが取れないと。
会長の件、何があったのか。
ええ。東上会3代目、世良会長が殺されたんです。
何？世良会長。
昨日の深夜のことです。犯人はまだわからないんですが、ニュースでもさっき。
何が起きてるんだ。
わかりません。ですが、堂島組長が亡くなって10年。今じゃ同じ東上会の組同士が水面下で町の利権食い合いしてるんです。堂島組を引き継いだ直後の風間組は一時期大きな力を持ちました。他の組も手出しができないでいたんですが、数年前内部から裏切って風間組を割った人がいたんです。
All my Sonic fan followers are going nuts because of Shadow X generations. Oh no! I forgot there's a fight in here.
オーナー打算会。
Oh, that's right. We get some more experience in this fight. That's great. Awesome. Can I help? I want to talk to this guy in the back. We're just here to have a chat between friends. Do yourself a favor and stay quiet, bucko. Who's this fella? Damn it, they're here again. Piece of crap, Yakuzis. Yuya? I'm sorry for all the commotion. We'll figure this out. Oops. Sorry, I talked to Yuya again. Like, the way to move it forward is talk to the lead Yakuza, as I recall. You can leave this as. Okay, bye! I wonder if I can just leave. No, I can't. I shouldn't leave this place right now.
すみません、桐生さん。
これはようやくオーナーさんのお出ましですかい。
島野さんのところの方ですね。
まあね、うちらちょっと飲ませてもらおうと思っただけやねんけど、そこの兄ちゃんが帰れなんか言うもんやから。いや、今日は飲みに来ただけやから。
嘘だ。
酒飲ませろって言うとるだけやろが。
すみません、大事な客人が来てるんです。今日のところはこれで。
参ったな。ほんまそんなつもりはなかったんやけどね。
Coupons 20% off your next host.
俺はやっぱり納得できません。そんなクソみたいな連中に金払うなんて。
言うや。
クソやと。おいこらガキ、今わしらんことクソ言うたんか。
言葉が足らなかったぜ。クソイカだ。なめんなクソガキ。
言うや。
なんやお前は。
和樹、優也ってやつの言う通りだ。こんな奴らに金を渡す必要はねえよ。
はい。
ふざけとんのかお前ら。
Kazuki's like, well,
おい
guess we're in now.
店ごとぶっ潰せ。
At least there's 3 dudes in this fight, even though the other 2 dudes don't really help at all. Go mow the lawn! Go mow the lawn! Mike! That was bad. They do take a lot of punishment. Excuse me. Coming through. Go. Wait. There are dudes. Gotcha, Takahashi. Go upstairs. Is there anything upstairs for you, though? Oh, there's a, yeah, stamina royale up here. Did I put that in the guide? Well, please check my guide and see if I've asked people to go check the corners around here, because there's, like, a whole bunch of crap. Hey, man, I want to just check to make sure I got what the crap was. Am I at? Oh, I am at 3 now. Let's do the rush then. Essence of Extreme Rush. So if I go to my inventory here, I got a Stamina Royale Double X, X, and so just this guy now? Okay. Somebody grab him so we can do the full move. Or I'll just smash him. Hey! Yep, that's the Y button. It's the punch button. Kiwami! I didn't put it in the guide. It's actually kind of handy info because it's some pretty good healing items that early in the game. Cool, I'll put it in. And it's going to be the next update because I'm going to update for Switch controls. So, yeah, I have good reason.
思い出した。あんた、堂島の組長を殺して無所行った。こりゃ島野の親父に最高の土産ができたわ。
ジェイさん。
Hello, Gus and the Beautiful. Thanks for coming by.
田中のおじけ。
シンジ。
Shinji's got the same shirt, but now he's got a coat.
何やってんだこんなところで。島の組の縄張りじゃねえだろ。次はねえぞ。
本当にお久しぶりです。
ああ、出世したようだな、シンジ。
出世っ
ていうか
He's upgraded to coach.
桐生さん、さっきの続きなんですが、風間組を裏切って内部を割った人、錦山さんなんです。
錦だと。
My Fishki?
関西の5代目近江連合の本部長寺田を
Ooh,
バ
you
ッ
just
クに
got back from a trip to
錦山さ
Japan
んをずっと
visiting all
独
5
立の
Yakuza
算
5
段してた
cities.
んで
That's
す。
awesome.
近江連合。
兄貴、俺は今錦
So
山
you
組
basically
の
got
射
to
程
all
頭
corners
なん
of
です。
that place.
どういうことなんだ。
How long was the trip? It had to have been at least a
錦
few
の
weeks,
時期は
right?
もう昔のあの人じゃなくなっちまったんです。だから風間のおやっさんは心配して組の様子を見張るために俺を錦山組に送ったんです。
シンジ、
2 weeks, lots
お
of
やっさん
train
は
rides. Gotcha.
俺に話があると言っていた。すぐにでも会えないか。
明日は本部で3
How'd
代
you
目
get
の
to
葬儀。
Hokkaido? Were there like
お
ferries
やっさ
going
ん
over
も
there?
その場を離れることはで
Or
き
did
ま
you
せ
take
ん
a。flight?
それに100億の件もあって。
何の話だ。
登場界の金庫から100億抜かれていたそうなんです。緊急幹部会でその話が出た直後に3代目が殺されました。
Oh yeah, since they mentioned this in the first episode of the series, and I think in the trailers too, the missing 10 billion is actually stolen from the Omi Alliance, not from the Tojo clan. But it threatens to start a Yakuza war, so we still gotta make
言う
sure
だけ
we
無駄なんだ。
don't have that.
こういう時のこの人は。
Yeah. 2 weeks. I see. If I were to go to Japan, and I will go to Japan at some point, I'm gonna do like at least 3 weeks to make sure I get so much. To Hokkaido, you can take a bullet train up to Hakodate, and then you just switch to a regular train to Sapporo. Ah, interesting. Cool, good to know. Let's see. Why don't I? So, only 2. Okay. We want to get that last one. Let's hop outside for a second. Yeah, the bullet trains, the Shinkansen, does allow you to get around in relatively short order. Let's see here. I could probably use a beef bowl. Akoshimaru. Did you go see the prison? Yeah, did you go to the mountain village and see the bear?
いらっしゃいませ。
Have beef, please. Actually, I'll have 2 beef. The prison doesn't officially exist. There's no prison in Abashiri.
ありがとうございます。
You know, that does make a lot of sense, though, that they, wouldn't use actual existing
いらっ
prisons.
しゃいませ。
So if I have a drink, like a Yamazaki highball, even though I don't have enough food for food, I can at least probably get enough to get over to the 3rd experience level.
ありがとうございました。
Yes, Kamurocho doesn't officially exist either. We all know. Stop teasing us with that. Alright, now we've got all the Kiwamis. Did you go to see the secret of Onomichi? Ah, Onomichi was the only one you didn't visit, huh? Oh, and you had been to Okinawa on a previous trip. That's cool. Yeah, I also want to visit Okinawa, but don't know if I'll do that on my planned intended trip.
巻き込まれるなんてさすが兄貴。
バカ言え。俺は無所でも。
本当ですか？
最初のうちはな。おかげで模範囚になり、10年。
あの喧嘩っ早かった兄貴。全然お変わりなくて安心しましたよ。
変わって。
Oh yeah, you weren't able to go into purgatory past the bathroom. I ran into a weird guy who said I'd gone soft.
でも兄貴のことです。
だと。
それで正直もう準備はできましたか？
Sure, let's go.
わかりました。
Oh, interesting. It also shows a little few stats here for each of my sections. What I've done for Soul, Tech, Body, and Dragon. Kazama.
本当ですか、柏木さん。
何驚いてんだ。お前のここ最近の働きからしたら別におかしな話じゃないだろ。
でもまさか俺が自分の組を持てるなんて。
とはいえ、いきなり組持てって言っても手駒がいねえだろ。
I just noticed Nishiki's pin.
うちから腕利きのやつを何人か
Let's
出
take
す
a
か
look
ら
again.
そいつらうまく使って
I think.
しのぎについて勉強しろ。
柏木さん。
Come on, lean forward a bit.
ありがとうご
There
ざい
he
ま
is.
す。
Nishiki is wearing a Kazama family
風間の親
pin.
父に言え。
I thought he was Dojimi all the way up to being patriarch of his own
親父が
family.
言い出したことなんだ。
Maybe he was taken under Kazama family for a short time.
親父も
Because that's definitely not a Dojima
それ
pin.
だけお
That's
前
like
には期待してるってことだ。
hex shaped.
それに
Kiryu was
桐
wearing
生
one
のこ
earlier.
ともある。
There is the Kiryu issue.
どうかしたんですか。
あんなことになっちまったとはいえ、いつか桐生がシ
Don't
ャバに出
spoil
てくる
Milky-chan.
日
We haven't seen Milky-chan in Yakuza 5
体
yet.
裁上破門ということになっちゃいるが、絶縁じゃねえ。復帰の目もあるだろう。だが、親殺しのあいつを風間組で引き取るわけにはいかん。だからお前が桐生の受け皿になってやれ。
俺が桐生の。
It doesn't spoil much in the series, but that is actually Nishiki's plan. Once Kiryu comes out of jail, he does want, in fact, to take Kiryu under his wing back into the fold.
あいつを迎えてやれ。
He says as much in the series. So, I don't know how well that goes, but it's part of it.
桐生のためにも頑張ります。
Kashiwagi.
お親父、すんません。
それでそいつはほんまにあいつやったんか。
へえ、間違いありまへん。
そうか、桐生帰ってきよったか。なあ、桐生は相変わらずごっついやつやったんか。
ええ、それはもう。
Oh, Guts is asking. Yes, this is a Switch version.
ご苦労やったの。
It runs pretty decently, 30 frames per second, which so it's not great, but it's good enough.
ご機嫌やさかいな。指2本で許したるわ。
Yubi. All right, time for all this. We'll try to speed through this.
いいですか、兄貴。これが登場会本部の見取り図です。
Okay.
この本部施設の中に風間のおやつ
Well, it's not really a blueprint so much as just like a top-down shot
建物の裏
of
口
the
は比較的
outside.
手薄です。下手に塀を越えたりすればかえって怪しまれますから、正面から弔問客に紛れ込んでいきましょう。正門から入ったら突き当たりまでまっすぐ。
You're guessing Shimano on the show won't
そ
have
こを
this
右
scene.
に
Well,
入
you
った
never
先が
know.
裏口です。
There are 3 episodes left. It could
俺は
happen.
そこで兄貴を待ちます。
Need to meet up with Shinji. Better move slowly. I have to sneak around. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh yeah, I hear the Metal Gear Solid collection has been quote unquote fixed. Like there were some problems with it, so I think I might get the Metal Gear Solid collection at some point. in the future. We might try to play those on stream, like, well in the future, but I do kind of want to play Metal Gear Solid again. I haven't really touched them in, like, over a decade at the very least, possibly more. Hello. Can I go in, please? Oh, I wish I was a funeral. I put the fun in funeral. Taichi Suzuki.
これでいいのか。
はい。はい。すいませんが、どちらの組の方でしょうか。
昔。
Just call me Joryu.
そうなんです。堂島の親父も。で、私は誰かが間もなく国別。
Yeah, see, that transition was fine. The transition from cutscene to fight took a while, but that transition was fine. Oh no, I dropped my funeral bands, but I'm too tired to go find it.
Oh?
I found it. You had a friend named Shinji in grade school and junior high. He told you to pronounce it Sinji. Well, I mean, maybe his family pronounced it like that. You know, there's no rule that says you have to pronounce it exactly the way most other people do. Oh no. Now what do I do? Guess I'll have to figure out a new idea.
Okay. そういう問題じゃないん。しかも似たようなミス。そうですか。
Okay, bye. I don't think I was actually going to fire him. Young ingrates. The youth of today. How disrespectful they are. Alright, he's over here, isn't he? Smoking. No, maybe he is over here. Yeah, there he is. He's smoking over here. There's one thing I remembered about this guy is that he was smoking.
何やら。
言及とか、
そうか。
もともとこの仕事、私に向いても。せっかく探してもらった模証ですけど。じゃあ、私はこれで帰ります。
I'm done working with dead people. That trash can, eh? Ooh, is that it? This could be it. No, it's pocket tissues. That's funny. There's one over here too. That's right. Yep. It's only got 9 stains on it. We got it now? Actually, it's a part of my valuables. Yeah, there it is. Cool.
Oh,
despite the fact that I'm clearly not wearing it, I just kind of have it in my inventory. He can detect that, though. Now, how's my health? I'm fine. But did an H.
ちょっと顔を貸してもらおうかい。
関西の5代目近江連合の本部長寺田をバックに
近江
錦山さんはずっと独立の算段してたんです。
近江連合。
Okay. We'd like to have a discussion with you, sir.
正面から堂々と堂島の桐生
なぜ近江連合が俺を
That's an awesome picture of
頼
Gideon.
まれたんや。あんたの元兄弟に。錦山の組長さんから写真の男を捕まえろってな。
錦か。
Yep, that's Nishiki. Ooh, caught him dreaming about Nishiki.
なんや、堂島の竜言うてもこの程度かい。
The mouse swipe. Just a random Omi Alliance guy. Yasuda. I think that's Yanda's real name from Yotsuba. Yasuda. Like he just called Yanda for short. Also because he's such a Yanda, everyone knows this. I'm such in a rush. This guy's gonna be a problem. Crunch. Kiwami. That's your wiener. Remind me about walking slowly. So awkward how it immediately gives you control and then just puts you right in front of the door with the button you need to press.
え？
近江連合のやつにだ。
まさか。
お前も用心しろ。
はい。とにかく、
That
風間
said,
のおやっさんのとこ
Shinji
ろ。
does have an Ishikiyama pin on. Gotta follow Shinji. Actually, is there a thingy over here? I guess not. Nope. No stuff to find.
おやっさんは。行きましょう。
Nishiki's all out of focus. Not Nishiki, Shinji, sorry, excuse me.
葬式って言ってもみんな心の中じゃ何考えてるか。何せ登場界の3代目が死んだんです。跡目が誰になるのか、殺したのは誰か、どいつもこいつも腹の差。
Excuse me, I have to talk to Shopman over here. The traveling weapons shop. Let's buy a couple of lopsided cigarettes. 3 of them. I will also buy a binding. Let's see here. That doesn't tell you how good they are, does it? Other belts. And a protective amulet. And I will also buy a umbrella. And Pipe. 1 Pipe. And bows. Beautiful. Whoops. Show me what you got. First things first, we can upgrade an ability. Let's see. Evasive weaving. Yeah, that would be handy, actually.
兄貴、こっちです。
兄貴。
そういえば最近は葬式あげるのも一苦労だって上の人間が愚痴ってました。兄貴が勤めに行ってる10年間で法律が厳しくなったんですよ。おかげで仇との付き合いも難しくなって、今時組葬なんてどこの葬儀屋もビビって受けたがりません。まあそんなご時世でこれだけでかい葬式あげられるってのはまだまだ登場界の力が 衰えてないって証拠ですけどね。兄貴。
兄貴。兄貴。
この部屋でしばらくお待ちください。
Sure. Let's look at fireplace. Oh no, we have to look at pictures. Oh, we have to get a little closer, apparently. So, hey, Dojima. And now I never will. Shimano. Things are gonna get ugly. Fishki. It's funny because the cutscene said 1996 when Nishiki was getting his own family, but whatever. What did Nishiki do to get his own family? He was a good boy. Right, of course. That's why Nishiki didn't have a Dojima family pin in that cutscene, because the Dojima family was dissolved and mostly absorbed into the Kazama family. So Nishiki became a Kazama family member. Okay, I guess that all makes sense. Alright, cool. And Masato sad. Hey, Pops.
おやっさん。
10年だ。俺はお前に何もしてやれなかった。
全部俺がやったことです。おやっさんは何も。
変わらねえな、お前だけは。
おやっさん、何があったんすか？登場会は。それに、錦は。
あったのか、あいつに。
いえ。
あいつは10年前の事件からすっかり変わっちまったんだ。妹にお前、弓をなくしたあいつはこの世界でのし上がるために手段を選ばなかった。俺はあいつが鬼になるのを止めてやれなかったんだ。
おやっさん。
There are probably a few cutscenes to be told about that.
もう一つお前に伝えなきゃならんことがある。弓のことだ。
ええ、行方不明って。
それなんだが、弓は。
おやっさん。
風間のおじき。てめえ。お前。桐生。桐生。あ、なんやお前。
If this were the stage play, right now Majime would be bursting through the door.
何考えとんじゃ。
島野。
おお、お前ら。絶対に生きて返すんやないで。
Are we all looking forward to the fight with Shimano? I know I am. Go mow the lawn, go mow the lawn. They're all mad. Look at him. They'll get the red aura. I might have said that in my first playthrough of this. long battle. Here we go. Crunch. Umeda. Yes, it is quite convenient. This map is also in Yakuza 0. Handy for them, really, for making the music. Hey, wait, had it up to you. Actually, Ryu's Gagotsu. Our old favorite. Yep. Tell you what, actually, why don't I go on the abilities and get that first health upgrade? Ain't much, but it's something. We got some more tech stuff to do, like the drop kick. Wait. Give it up. Now, is there another lantern around here? It sure be. Cool. Lanterns are big and handy. Alright, that guy's gotta go. So I'm just gonna run over to him. Owie! My shoulder. Right over here. Drop my kick. Give me your dumb sword, please. Thank you. Anybody else? Nope, we're good. Good. Yep. But I am gonna get that. Thank you. Can I break these boxes for more? No. Fine. Whatever. Black Taurus Spirit. Yosh. Let's go. Oh, that one has an item in it. Unfortunately, I cannot use the Katana Heat move yet. I have to learn from Komaki, so I'm just gonna have to beat this guy with a sword. With the stupid sword skill move. I mean, it does help. Doesn't do as much damage to my fist. Doesn't really make sense, but you know what? I don't like to complain. You know me. Oh, you dead yet? Be more dead, sir. More dudes. Hello, more dudes. Essence of slamming. Where'd that sword go? There it is. Excuse me, I'll introduce you to the pews. Alright, semi-next there. Anything else in here? I don't think so, but I do have to go over here. I can't just go through those doors for reasons. Jerk. Fight. Fortunately, I have plenty of healing items, so don't worry too much about using them. Sure, let's boost my defense while in heat mode. That's also a pleasure. But I will say, now that I'm kind of into this now, it still plays quite well. Like, the loss in fidelity is made up for the fact that it still plays very well. I think I'm just a little rusty, and also I don't have a lot of skills yet. I got too used to having all the good skills. Don't I have the swing? I do have the swing. Okay, nope, that's not me. Never mind. Oh, my items are full. Hang on, let's see what I can do about that. This. Right. Let's exit. Oh no, we can't exit yet. I will say he doesn't especially use it in the series, but when Majima and Kiryu first square up, he does drop into the thug style stance. I think that's fun. That's a key reference. Which is what he's got right now. Oi! upstairs with this one. Yeah, I did. Mata de Kiryu-chan. Meanwhile, these jerks. Wait. I don't know, use something like a big slammer thing. Heat action. Thought I could do that. Maybe just push and triangle too fast. Oops, I broke it. Hang on. Oi! Nice. Okay. Now, time me. See how long this fight takes. I seem to recall this took me like 6 or 7 minutes when I played Kiwami on my stream last time. And it's just to show you that this is just a long, dumb fight. Here comes the Mr. Shimano down. Ah, and a save. We'll be hearing that a lot this fight. Yeah, I probably should use some. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? Climax heat gauge up. Whichever spirit heat gauge up. Actually, a regular heat gauge up would probably be a good idea. Probably not that bad idea at all. Okay, and then we'll show it on X. You know what? Let's pull out. Oh, you know what? I haven't even equipped my weapons yet, have I? My weapon period. Or any of this, really. Okay, okay. I get to use the goopy heat actions on Shimano, no less. And a save! Fucking lariat. I don't know better. Fight! Okay. Time to switch up. Do this. That's it. I wanted to weave out, but it didn't work. Ow. Can do the charge, or not. There, the full mess. Huh, thought I dodged that. Oh well. Dang. Ugh. Harder to dodge that than I thought originally. Oh, Hennessy. Grab the other. Oh, we don't have any more lanterns, do we? Okay, cool. Just the two. Boo. I'll just cheat my way up to this one. Will it normal stamina be enough? Yes, it will. Kiwami. Got greedy. Kiryu no Ken, yep. So what do you guys want me to play after Yakuza 5? I might put it up to a poll in the Discord. And put a poll on Twitter. And just ask you guys here. Because I don't have to play 6 next. I can play Ishin, I can play Fist of the North Star. Like, chronologically, we don't have to worry much about that at that point. Dang it. When you're completely out of heat, it's hard to do quick dodges and rush. Hard. I did weave that one. That was pretty nice. We have a vote for 6. I mean, I see the idea in going for 6, but it does technically finish off the Kiryu saga at that point. I'm not against it. I just thought I'd put it up to a vote for the class. But you know, we're a little early to be talking about that. We haven't even finished 5 yet, and we're gonna do another one in between the sides, so. Yeah, after 6 we're definitely doing Judgment, or at least Judgment's the next thing on the list. But we want to do that before we do 7, because that's just chronological. Yeah, that's it. You know what? I do have a... Wait! No! Like, I need action. There goes all my hate, by the way. But I'll put up like a list on Twitter and Discord of what I have on my docket for the interim game after 5. A lot of it's going to be the same list as last time, but there are a couple there. I think there's one other that I wanted to throw up there, so I'll make sure you guys get an option to put there. Oh yeah, there's a Discord. Hey, Feng Shui, if you want in, remind me and I'll try to invite you before we're done here today. There we go. How long was that? Here, actually, I could probably work on it right now. Yep, there's that awkward turning that Kiryu does. Okay, that. And whoops, save the game. Okay.
Matsushige! てめえ、もう一回言ってみろ。
Matsushige, what a poop, what a poop.
こんな定例会意味ないって言ったんですよ。
なんだと？
お前と話すくらいならバスへのキャバクラでブサイクな女とだべってる方がよっぽど有意義なんだよ。
てめえ、もう一遍言ってみろ。
組長さんよ。
So for those of you who are on the Discord, and you're cool people, of course be nice, because there's the invite. It's only going to be up for an hour, and I've only got about 5 people on it. But yeah, if you want in, all we really do is just chat about, you know, Yakuza and other stuff, and have a main channel too.
聞かされてねえわけじゃねえだろ。そいつが俺の核ってやつだ。ならそれなりに扱われねえとな。
Smelly, stinky Matsushige.
あの桐生ならまだしも、おめえみてえな幹部に尻尾振るしか脳のねえ青二歳に指図されるなんてまっぴらごめんだ。こっちは勝手にやらせてもらうぜ。
てめえ、まだ話は終わってねえぞ。
黙ってみてな。しのぎのお手本ってやつ。見せてやるからよ。
I'm gonna play so much mahjong. She's like, oh. Man, we are almost at time. I didn't think it would take this long to get to free roaming. But, that's fine.
ここまでだ。観念しろ。ぶっ殺してやる。
終わりだ。
I wish as he was driving away we saw Kiryu's legs dangling out. That would have been so funny. That would have been cute. This is little legs kicking as he was trying to get into the car. Yeah, it seems loading up the main engine after the cutscenes or transition between cutscenes takes most of the loading time in this edition.
詳しい情報はまだ入っていませんが、一人の男性が突然暴れ出したとのことで、現場は大混乱になりました。男性の身元はまだ分かっていません。続報が入り次第お伝えします。
It is weird seeing 9-year-old Haruka when we were just hanging around with 16-year-old Haruka like a couple days ago. Let's not worry about that.
出所2日にしちゃ派手にやってんな。
あんた
寂しいこと言うじゃねえか。桐生。
伊達さん。
Yeah, transition out of cutscenes seems to be the big thing. In and out. Of course, the cutscenes are at pretty high fidelity, so I do get it. Like, you can tell on these cutscenes, it's just a lot nicer looking than in the actual main adventure running around.
無事かどうかも今は。
だが、風間の言ってたその100億という意味、奴は何をお前に伝えようとしていた？
わからない。
そうか。
伊達さん。
We're in Butchus.
なんで俺を助けるような真似。
Yeah.
4か？あんた丸棒に
？10年前の堂島殺し。俺は上の意向を無視して突っ走って、結果一家降ろされて今はつまらねえヤクザの相手してる。お前と同じ今じゃ組織の鼻つまみだ。女房と娘も愛想つかして出て行っちまった。お前に関わったおかげで人生が狂ったんだ。
Good job, Kiryu.
桐生、俺は今3代目の世良の殺しを追ってる。手風。
あんたには助けてもらった借りがある。だが今の俺には。
By the way, this is not the impetus for Date getting involved with. Well, it is kind of because it's more just the money that got stolen that Kiryu gets involved, and Kiryu only gets involved because what was it?
桐生一馬の出所を待っていたようにな。
Like Nishiki's sister was last seen with it or something. Anyway, you guys can see it on the show.
今じゃ
Kiryu's like, what technique is this?
俺は100億を探ってみる。お前はその弓ってその2つの山は必ずどこかで繋がってる。お互いに協力した方がいいんじゃねえか。
そうだな。わかった。
お前何か手がかりはあんのか？
いや、とりあえず昔の馴染みに会ってみる。セレナって店だ。
そうか。マスター、話は済んだ。もう店開けて構わないぜ。
はい。
Thanks, Master.
セレナか。何かあったらその携帯。
じゃあな。Anything else going on in here? That's right. I'm like, why can't I play darts in Bacchus? And it's like, well, that doesn't happen until like 3 or 4. So I have to go to Vincent up on near Park Street because that was preserved from 0. It's still there, but I better check it out anyways. Mushy mush. It's Majima, right? Oh, it's Nishida! Oh, Nishida, our boy. The most normal type Yakuza of everybody. That's the message. Now what? Lots of emails. Thank you, Nishida. You're humble and lovable. Okay, I can do one more tech, the Max Crush. And I think that's it for body. Yeah, I have to. I ain't got enough of that. I ain't got nobody. Oh boy.
そこの桐生ちゃん、止まりなさい。
Inside. Kiryu-chan. Great, a cop that calls me Kiryu-chan.
Nani?
It's me, Majima-san. It's me.
Hi, Oda-san-kai.
Uh-oh. He's gonna find my iron pipe and perhaps my gentleman's umbrella. Lethal weapons both.
Out!
Huh? Hmm?
And he just pulls out his bat. Showdown. Gotcha. Oh, he's doing the thing. That thing that I always do. The reverse sword strike. Over here, sir. Over here. Near the car. Thank you. Ah! That's not the Y. That's the X. Damn you, Switch controller. Damn you, muscle memory. Okay. We don't want to lose so much, man. Let's see. Can we bring him over? Oh, let's just take one of these. One of my favorite Majima sounds, the whool. And that. And this. Oh my god, I just realized. I have to try it, don't I? Well, we have 15 minutes left. Just enough time.
Huh?
Yeah. Essence of the Mad Dog dagger. We have to do it, don't we? With a few minutes left on the clock. We gotta go all the way down here to Karaoke Con. Even though I don't have a hostess to call over. Oh well. Just me. No Majima, please. Oh man, what an odd idea it would have been for them to have a Majima Everywhere encounter at the karaoke place. Why didn't I not even think of that? Okay. X, A, Y, B. Got it. I mean, they're in the same position. So, oh god. Help. Let's see. Ichi Sakura and Tonight. Oh, I just realized. I don't know if the lyrics are probably untranslated. I wonder if they went back in. They might have. No, they didn't. No colors either. Oh shit, I did it again. Singing this is probably not a good idea. Well, it works. Oh my god, the elephant did not like it at all. Dang, yo. Well, that's not a great showing. Didn't even end up on the leaderboard. Alright, sad boy hours. We gotta do it. Concentrate. Oh, almost screwed it up. Okay, that was a lot better. Okay. Woo! We got it. That said, tonight's a pretty easy song, but still. Having to flip my mind from Xbox to Switch controls is always a fun time, always a hoot. Yep, I think that confirms it works. Awesome. Well, we got that one. All right. You know what? I think that's a good place to stop. Thank you, Getson. Very kind of you. But we will... Oh my god, I just noticed Yasuo Sodachi's over there. He did Ultimate of My Life, and there's Etsuko the Obatarian. Oh no. Alright, cool. So yeah, we're gonna stop there for now. That's far enough. Part of me wanted to do Mahjong, but whatever, we'll find time. And, you know, this will all be on my own time, of course. You guys don't need to watch me beat Kiwami again. But yes, this is a solid port. Very solid, and, you know, certainly for people who've not played this game before, I'm sure they'll find getting into it just fine as you would, you know, starting Kiwami anyway, because I always, you know, suggest starting in Yakuza 0 rather than Yakuza Kiwami because of the, you know, the build-up that Yakuza gives you. Yakuza 0 gives you a little bit better, but this is still very solid, playable, so I'm looking forward to seeing all of the games come up on the Switch successor because I feel that's the inevitable outcome of this. So, next stream we're going to have is Sunday as normal. We will resume Yakuza 5, finally finishing Part 3, moving on to Shinada Part 4. Shinada is some of my favorite writing in the entire series. So, yeah, it'll be a really good time to talk about the Shinada section and all that stuff that goes on there. So, for those of you who came by today, thank you all for hanging out and chatting, as always, and we will see you next time.